Hi everyone, this is Ervin from ESCBubble, and today I'm joined by one of the participants of the fourth heat of Melodifestivalen. It's Kiana. Kiana, thank you very much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me.
How are you doing, and how is everything so close to Melodifestivalen?
I came to Malmö today.
Mhm.
I came. So I'm very tired now, but we had our first rehearsal on the stage. And it went really good. It's so cool seeing the entire arena in front of you,
Mhm.
for real. So I'm very excited, and it's getting closer and closer to Saturday now, which is super fun.
How did the rehearsal go?
The rehearsal went great. I mean, it was really just like a test for, I think, everybody,
Mhm.
just to feel in the stage and the vibe of everything. So I tried with my shoes for the first time, and it went a
Okay.
bit it was a bit wobbly, and it was, yeah. I mean, stuff happens. And I had hair in my face, and it was just it was a bit messy, but
Mhm.
it went really good. Like the actual vibe was very good. I felt very calm all the time, which is, I
Mhm.
think, the most important thing.
Yeah. And I mean, these things that you mentioned, these are like very minor things which can
Yeah,
easily
I
be
mean,
fixed.
exactly.
So
I mean, you don't even notice them. It's just
yeah.
because I'm on stage and I'm standing there, I'm like, oh, what is happening?
Now tell me, you're going to be opening this Saturday's show.
Yes.
I'm guessing like if we go by like the previous patterns, your song is going to be a little bit more up tempo and a
Yeah.
little bit happier. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, I mean, like you said, it's a very up tempo, like a
Mm-hmm.
dance show song, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but I think what's really special about the song is that I think the lyrics are very beautiful,
Mm-hmm.
and I think that the lyrics are very relatable, and I think people can relate to them in different matters, and I think they can um, make up a story, just using the words. It's such a big spectrum. I don't really know how to describe it, but I think the song, the sound of the song goes kind of against the lyrics, because the
Okay.
song is quite sad, but the actual music and the instruments and everything is very upbeat and
Mm-hmm.
happy.
Happy song with sad lyrics.
Exactly.
Yep.
The way to go.
How did the whole Melody Festival story come about?
Well, I mean, this summer, I think I sat down with my A&R for my label, and we
Mm-hmm.
were just talking about our plans for the summer. And she told me that there were some writers and producers that were interested to work with me.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I had never really thought of applying for Melodifestivalen, really. I mean, of course, it's always been like a thing. I mean, it's the biggest thing you can do in Sweden, especially as an artist. So it was very fun when I got to hear that. But we sat down, and she was like, yeah, I mean, there are some people that have been asking, so we could just try. And if you find a song, we
Mm-hmm.
can send it in. And I was like, yeah, sure. And I sat down previous summer, with different writers and producers.
Mm-hmm.
And actually I didn't feel like that. I didn't, you know, when you get that feeling when you hear something and it's you just know it's perfect and you have to send it in. I didn't feel that until the deadline, only a month before
Mm-hmm.
the close, the deadline for Melodifestivalen was. So I was feeling a bit hopeless in the end, towards August, and I was like, oh, I don't think I have a song really. But then I got called in by one of my favorite producers and singers,
Mm-hmm.
songwriters, and we sat down and they played me the song, and we finished it in a day, and we were like, we have to send this in. So it was kind of like a roller coaster the
Mm-hmm.
entire summer, but I'm very happy that we applied for this one because it's so good.
Was this the first time that you collaborated with these writers?
It
Or
is.
yeah.
I mean, I'm still very new to this entire studio thing. I had made songs, but nothing was for Mello. It was just more for myself.
Mm-hmm.
So it was fun to work with different people, especially during the summer. I think I worked with a lot of new people, which was very fun. And it's fun to get to know people and see how they work. Yeah.
Yeah. And you competed recently in the Swedish version of the Got Talent
Yes.
series, and you did quite well. You finished second.
Yeah.
How was that whole experience? And do you think that show helped you prepare in a way for Melody Festival?
I've learned a lot from that experience. I mean, I was 13 when I was in, and now I'm turning 16. So it's been a while, but I feel like that was my first like TV program and my first competition. And it was just, I think the entire experience was very, I gained a lot of knowledge and knowledge about, I think, the business and also just like things as a singer and artist in general, which I bring with me to everything I do now, because I've gained so much. I think, I also gained confidence with performing more after that. So, I mean, I definitely bring that experience with me to anything I do that has to do with singing and dancing and whatever.
And do you have any other plans coming in the future after Melodifestivalen and, well, after hopefully Eurovision?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I haven't really thought that long, but I am definitely working on a lot of my own music. And I'm very excited. I have a whole, like, all my files in my phone. I just have a bunch of songs that are waiting to be released. So, I mean, I think also like one of the biggest reasons I'm doing Mello is because I want to get out. I want to get my name out so that I can release my songs. So, I mean, I guess that's the end goal. I mean, winning or not winning, it doesn't really matter, because I get to make a name for myself. And now after I can release my songs that I've been waiting to do for such a long time. So yeah, I mean, I'll definitely say that I'm just going to keep on working on my music and hopefully release something this year.
Do you normally watch Eurovision, and do you have like a song that you particularly love, like from the last couple of years or from Eurovision history?
Yeah, I mean, I'm like an on and off watcher, but this last year's Eurovision I watched and I loved Chanel's Slow Mo. I think it's one of the best like performances I've ever seen. And I was so inspired by that. I mean, because she's a dancer and I'm a dancer, and she's a singer and I'm a singer. So I thought it was so cool how she like incorporated dance into the entire number, which is actually what I'm doing, which makes me so excited to perform. But no, I really loved her, and I think her number really inspired me to also make this show number for Mello this year now.
What sort of performance can we expect from you on Saturday?
It's a very show number. Lots of lights, dance, awesome choreography. Like, the choreography is so cool. And I just think it's a very like a pop, just an explosion of a pop performance.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a bit hard to describe, but I guess you'll have to see it.
Well, we'll definitely be watching out for you on Saturday night. And let me be the first one to wish you a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
I don't think you can wish a better birthday than actually competing in Melodifestivalen on the night.
Yeah, it's very exciting.
Yeah. And we'll have our fingers crossed for you.
Thank you so much.
All of it to go well, and to see you in Friends Arena as well.
Yes, thank you.